Well, good morning, as you may have guessed, on the road off to the Delta. Now, I will say this, I'm a little anxious this morning. Last video, found a giant. I just wondered, oh my God, that is a, oh my God. Dude, Tyler, 10-pounder. That fish over there was the biggest fish I've ever seen in the Delta. 10-pounder, easy 10-pounder on a bed. Something that I've tried to do every spring. Standing up in my boat, looking around, finding that elusive double digit, sitting on a bed, just waiting for me to catch. And I found her. The problem was 5 hours, no bites. She was tough to catch. Now, that was actually a week ago. Had a few days off in between, but unfortunately those days were 25, 30 mile an hour winds, just could not get out on the water. It's a week later, we are heading back to that same spot. And I'm gonna cross my fingers that she's still there. I've been thinking about her all week, and I gotta know. I do not know what's up with this weather. I've been checking the weather all week leading up to this day, and it said 5 mile an hour winds pretty much till 12 o'clock. Do not think these are 5. It is what it is though. The good thing about the Delta and the area we're fishing is that we can definitely find some areas of protection. I have learned one thing about the weather here in California is, especially in the spring, is you always want to look at the wind and add 10. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, about an hour to get here. Right now we got some cloud cover. I'm gonna wait till that sun peeks out a little bit more before we start looking for her. I've got her marked on my graph right there. That's where she lives. I'll tell you what we're gonna actually start with, so we're not gonna just roll up on fish. We're gonna actually start throwing this gantarelle around. This jackal gantarelle. Do a little blind casting to some high percentage areas. Hey, maybe we'll score a bonus big fish. I noticed a lot of fish the last time we were here. We're spawning on the back sides of these islands. Hopefully just run across a giant. I do not see her, guys. There's that piece of wood they were spawning on. Well, unfortunately, guys, I did not see her. I didn't even see the male. They may have taken off. I don't know. They might be holding back too. It's gonna be one of those days I gotta figure them out. I'm not sure how much sight fishing we'll be able to do, especially if the wind picks up again. Just gonna go fish, see if we can figure out something. Well, the other thing is we also had a cold front come through last night. Air temperature is only 52. Water temp, it's still about 60, but these cold fronts this time of year can really shut down these fish. And I've been looking, I haven't seen a single fish on a bed. Seen some abandoned beds, but I don't know. That cold weather could have pushed them off. I'm just gonna have to see. Oh boy, well, I just have that feeling it's gonna be a tough day. Well guys, we made the run. You know, it was an hour to get here to where I thought they should be, and it's just not happening back here. I think this cold weather shut them down for sure. And yeah, the big one that I was hoping to see back here is not back here. Flipped around, did some other stuff, but just no luck, not feeling it. And the wind is starting to pick up, so I think right now we're just gonna try to find an area that's protected from this wind and just start fishing and try to turn this day around. Well guys, we kind of fished our way back somewhat, just hitting the spot here or there if it looked good, but absolutely nothing. Kind of our last spot of the day. Actually, this area kind of saved the day last time, but it's that island. It kind of looks like a donut, but it's definitely got some protected water in here, and there were fish spawning back here a week ago. But again, this cold weather, I mean, this cold snap I think it really shut these fish down. We're gonna find out in a minute or two. This is definitely the technique that I go to when I just need to get a bite. And the fishing's tough, they're acting funky. This is what I go to. Old Zoom Z-drop, green pumpkin. I mean, we know there's fish back here, so just figuring out what they will eat. We're just going all out. We're doing the drop shot and the fish sticks. Let's really hope this works. There we go, finally. Drop shot comes through. Not a toad, but a fish I'm happy to see. He's got a little something in the back of his throat. Ah, that feels good, just to actually catch a small keeper. Thank you, drop shot. Man, it's been a minute. It's like the 1000th flip today. Getting those giants today. Well, it's 1 o'clock. That was a very bad day of fishing. Very tough day of fishing. Weather didn't cooperate with us, and that's what you get sometimes in the spring. That being said, you guys know the rule. I will show you every trip I go out and fish, and you know, now that I think about it, it'd be weird not to film when I go out fishing. I don't think I've fished without a GoPro or a camera on in like 4 years. I would feel so weird not like filming my experience. But like I said, I share it with you guys and let you see the good, the bad. Today's not quite an in and out day. However, I will say this video probably is going to be very short if I just upload it as it is. So instead of just uploading this one terrible day, we're going to connect 2 days of fishing. I'm off tomorrow from work, so I'm going to go back on the Delta. I mean, there's a chance I might go to a lake, but we're going to try to get some redemption, try to find somewhere else in the Delta, definitely not here, and find some fish and hopefully redeem ourselves tomorrow. So that is the plan. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is the following day. It is 6:46 in the morning, and yeah, just to summarize yesterday, man, that was disappointing. We are not going to the Delta today, but we are heading north, and we're going up to Lake Berryessa. It looks like the weather is going to cooperate a little bit more up here at Lake Berryessa. We do have a tournament here. Our next tournament is actually in 2 weeks here, so it'll be a good day to just kind of refresh myself with the lake, see what's going on up here. Yeah, we are going to be there in about 40 minutes, so let's hope today's better than yesterday. Alrighty, good to go. You know, weather systems and cloud cover and wind definitely helps the bite at times, but it is nice just to have a day like this, you know? Just kind of relax on the water. Just looking on my Navionics here. I know the spot I want to go to first, but I'm just checking. Right there looks like a really good little pinch point. I got an island and then a point off this island that just kind of funnels real nice. So I'll make a few casts. I think you know what we're going with today to start. The Shasta Lake Special KAYAK M2 football jig. Little Rage Chunk trailer. It's got a little blue hue to it. Hopefully it gets us some bites today, because it is fun catching them on a jig. Still choking that jig. Oh god, so fun. Man, I love frogging. I love flipping. But swinging on them with a jig is pretty fun. Alrighty, thank you, sir. Hope there's more of them down there. Well, that first place was kind of a tease. Got that one jig fish pretty early, and I thought it was gonna be lights out, but not to be. So made a little run, kind of back in a cove, little arm of this cove here. So oh, there's a bank fisherman over here. If they're fish spawning on this side of the lake, they should be back here. Right there. It's on the point before we make our way into this cove. It's not a bad one at all. Nice chunk right there. This jig, I'll tell you what, this is like a confidence bait for me now. Crazy. Fatter than he is long. Finally got one on the jerkbait. It's my first fish ever on the Mega Bass Vision 110+2. She's not a bad one. Another largemouth. It's a big fish of the day. Catching a chunk. Thank you, sir. Dang it. How'd it come off? Swing right off of it. Down again. I gotta get my bait back. Little guy. Other worm in there? He does not. Yeah, little guy. Little guy's back here. I think it's little, right? Oop, came off. Yeah, change this hook over. It's definitely fish in the brush, in the wood. I'll change this over to a weedless hook. Put this little straight shank finesse hook on there and make the worm weedless, and then we can throw it in the nasty stuff. Okay. on the trees, bushes, wood, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's a thin one. Eee. Fin. I think we might have them somewhat dialed. I think. I say that, who knows. It's been kind of a junk fishing type day. Just kind of throwing whatever looks good. But I think we've kind of keyed in on what they're relating to at least. So, should be able to pluck a few out of here. There we go. Oh no! Broke me. It's the first time I've been broke off in a long time. There we go. Oh, another largie. It's a largemouth kind of day. What the heck? Just came off. Yeah. Alright, last spot of the day. We'll toss this jigger on this point, and we'll fish the trees with the drop shot, and then we'll probably call it a day. It's been a decent day. Catching fish, not like yesterday, that's for sure. I will certainly take it. It also gave me a good idea about this lake, and like I said, we have a tournament in 2 weeks, and I can almost guarantee in 2 weeks these fish are going to be straight up spawning. The majority of the fish in this lake will be spawning, so it'll be kind of like a national championship all over again. Maybe we'll throw the sink up. Well guys, that is going to do it for the video today. 2 days of fishing. Yesterday, not so good. Today, it wasn't stellar, but definitely better than yesterday. Got on some fish. But yeah, I will certainly take it. The weather's starting to warm up. I'm excited to fish this lake in the next couple of weeks because I think it's going to get real good. But as always, I'll link everything that I used to catch fish on today in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.